Hello Masters, it's Edelweiss. In this video I will show you an amazing game and an amazing comeback that I managed to pull off. And I was playing this Mordar deck, and as you can see the main strategy is to kill your opponent early in the game, and I tried to rush my games. Overall I did successfully until I stumbled upon an opponent who used crossbow guilds and he absolutely wrecked me, but I didn't manage to pull off my strategy with the two rammers and the cleaver to kill him instantly, and I struggled, but that's why I added a wall and two sniper scrats to my deck in order to survive even the late game. And as you will see in the game, my opponent gets to mana frenzy quicker and he starts spamming a lot of his minions. I managed to survive and I make an amazing comeback. And this is my longest game ever, 15 minutes. I won't show you the whole game, I'll just show you the moment he gets to mana frenzy, because this is where the true action begins. So let's see how it goes.
Welcome back to another exciting round of Minion Masters!
Alright, this is my opponent called Septian, and at this moment he gets the mana frenzy, and as you can see I'm already in an unfavorable position, and my only way to defend is to place the wall to defend my master's health, to play the snipers to manage to pick off enemies, and to play the reboomers to clean all that mess that you see on my side of the screen. Fortunately, my Mordar attack just decimates all of the crossbow dudes and scrap hordes and all of the plasma marines, but my strategy failed because the crossbow guild counters very good the cleaver, and he can defend his face extremely well from the rammers with a wall. He has a wall as well, and he has a cleaver as well as two stun lancers. And playing against his deck, he's just playing like a complete counter to my deck, and it's really difficult to come back from the game. As you can see, I have 172 XP, while from a minute or so he has 200 XP, and the amazing part is that I intentionally put the wall and the sniper scrat in my deck because I knew if my strategy ever would fail in the early game, I won't have a chance at all later, so I could just defend myself and see what happens. So this is what happens. I failed the early game and I played flawlessly. Of course I didn't make any impactful mistakes, but his deck just counters me in many ways, so I failed the early game, and my only hope was to get to mana frenzy as he already has, and to manage to turn back the game in my favor, but it's really difficult, especially when he has all of these ranged minions with his perks, and I just cannot penetrate the bridges. I cannot take absolutely any control, so my only hope of getting XP is waiting for XP each second. As you know, each second you get 1 XP, and if you control the bridges you get bonus XP. My only XP gain at the moment is from passive XP, from passive experience, and I'm trying to play the rammers to kill the guild halls he plays. As you can see, the reboomer managed to clear that guild hall, but he sees that my rammer can kill them, and he starts playing them defensively behind the wall. He always has a wall to stop my rammers, and here you can see he plays the wall, he stops my rammers, and he just kills him instantly. I cannot make my reboomers useful because of his ranged minions, and my only hope is defending. And at one point I became so desperate for defense that I start using, as you can see, I start using my tombstones for defense as well as for respawn. So at this point my tombstones play both defensive and an offensive role. I try to respawn as many reboomers as possible so that I can push the minions to his side of the lane. I play the rammers to tank up some of the damage so my reboomers can go to the bridge, explode and get some bridge control, but overall he just overwhelms me with all of these minions. Now the reason why I won is because he didn't have any spell, ranged spell like a fireball, beam of doom or even daggerfall, so he couldn't damage me directly. His only way of damaging me was just by his minions, and as you can see it's not very successful. I combine Mordar basic attack with the Spirit Mancer to deal a lot of area damage. Even if it's small, over time it stacks and I can defend pretty well. And I try to stack as many snipers as possible and gradually push. As you can see now, I'm starting to gradually take control over the bridges. For a second or two I can capture the bridge and do some damage to his face or his crossbow guilds. Now one thing I notice is that in this game is that he focuses all of his guild halls at the top side of the bridge, and at that point I'm wondering how will I penetrate the wall. He made a mistake of focusing all of his minions at the top side. As you can see, this is a really bad idea, especially against a Mordar with Reboomer, because the wall can just stack all of those minions and the Reboomer can just decimate them. As you can see, the Spirit Mancer, not the Spirit Mancer, but the Curse Bearer with the Curse buff, debuff, is doing a pretty good job. I'm stacking the snipers, he cannot kill them because he doesn't have a ranged spell, so this is my tactic of defending. Again, he manages to reclaim the bridges, but now I have a strategy to push the bottom lane, so I start stacking snipers at the bottom lane as well, start stacking some boomers at the bottom lane, and my option is to push the bottom lane. From there I will get extra XP and I will start pushing the top lane as well. So, but he's defending pretty well, even without the crossbow guilds, which constantly generate those annoying crossbow dudes. He certainly defends extremely well, but he doesn't understand my plan. He can't guess what I'm doing, so he just continues to spam all of his guild halls at the top. Of course, I don't have a ranged spell as well, so I can't deal with them, but this is because of the deck, because it's so specific. I cannot add a fireball or a daggerfall, of course, but I start pushing the bottom with the snipers, and I say here I cannot allow them to push me. I put the wall to protect from the top while try to push from the bottom bridge, but it's not working very well, and I don't know how to reclaim this game. I'm thinking, okay, this will go for infinite, I will take the bottom bridge for a couple of seconds, then he will push the top bridge and I won't be able to do anything, and it's just going to be a stalemate. But I say, okay, I don't want to throw this game, I will fight till the end, I don't want to give up. And he actually here, he starts to push me from both sides, and I'm thinking that, okay, this might be the end. He has a really good push, and he's probably going to kill me, but I don't give up. I try to push up the bottom lane with the snipers and the reboomers, and actually getting the bridge for a second or two can still generate some bonus mana for me, which I can utilize to push even more. So here I actually start pushing the bottom bridge, and this is the first time from 10 minutes which I can start doing some phase damage. He made some mistakes, as you can see, focusing only on the top bridge, and gradually I managed to put them. I start spamming those rammers, I start spamming those cleavers. I have a reboomer, so I want to keep the reboomer alive as long as it can be alive. He starts defending pretty well, but I already have 5 stacked snipers on the bottom bridge, and he doesn't have any guild halls. I think he might be tired here, or he just wants to give up, so this is the end of the game. It was an amazing comeback. The strategy of pushing the bot bridge worked. If he had put a ranged spell in his deck, a ranged damaging spell like a fireball or a beam of doom, he would probably kill me, or if he had focused on both breach with the guild halls, he would have killed me as well. But overall, it was an amazing game. He was a really strong player, and these types of games I love the most because you don't know what's going on, you don't know what will happen, you're constantly under pressure. But this is Minion Masters. These games are amazing, and I hope you enjoyed this video. So good luck and stay tuned for the next video, Masters. Bye.